What is going on my planet, Crackers? I'll be honest, I just realized I haven't been checking any of these recordings, so we're kind of shooting from the hip. We're already almost 2 hours deep on it, so let's just roll with it. This time when we go down, we might not take a weapon. We'll see what happens. We saved. Let's get out of here.
You're here to slay her.
Oh yeah, we know that.
If you don't...
Yeah, end of the world. We talked about the reward. We've done all these opening options, haven't we? Can I say forget it, I'm not doing this?
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Fucking, okay, we've exhausted all these. Let's just go to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path. A warning, she will...
Yeah, we know all that. We're gonna go in the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine leather blade.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Let's not take the blade. Let's do some talking while we're down there, huh?
The door to the basement creaks open, her voice softly...
Hello? Is someone there?
That sounds a little bit different than normal.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
I know a voice like that.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the
Bobcat.
manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
You know what, man? Could we do some talking from the stairs?
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
That just takes away all my dialogue. We're just down here now.
Down the stairs and
oh god, she's got these fucking puppy dog eyes. Fuck.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be of threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused.
Shut up,
I'm
narrator.
not riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I could try. Yeah. Should we talk a little bit first? Yeah, let's talk a little bit first.
Okay.
Because if she starts to get like aggro on us, we'll know that damn, look at these big ass puppy dog eyes, bruh. Look at those. Oh, so cute. We don't even know her name. Let's ask her name.
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Nah.
Is Princess her name or her title?
Nah.
What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
For real, for real. Ooh, we got some major dialogue options here. Let's shoot through them real quick. Excuse me. Carbonation from the beer is already getting... We are drinking Modelo now. So is your name Princess? So is Prince... I can't even fucking read. 3 sips of beer, and my English is already worse than it was before. So is Princess your name? I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? Which was my first fucking thought. We're probably gonna hit that one first. I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other a little better while I decide what to do. I'm sorry, but I can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. Retrieve the blade. Go back upstairs to retrieve the blade without saying another word. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. Examine the chains. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. Let's go ahead and ask about the food and drink. Because that bothered me immediately.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
You're still
This is the
fucking
only time
alive.
this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
It's
Okay,
extremely
but
relevant.
actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
I'm seeing if any other dialogues have opened up. Let's hit her with the princess thing.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten.
Did you also forget
I
about
must have a
eating?
name, though. Everyone has a name.
And everyone needs food and water to
That's
survive.
weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully, you're starting to see that she can't be trusted.
But she also
Go
didn't
back
lie.
upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
She also didn't choose a fake name. She just said that she doesn't remember. Unless her name is Princess End Time. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here? Let's try to, because like a lot of these things are like, or like very accusational. Accusation, is that a word? Accusing? Jesus, I'm terrible at English. Yeah, let's do the thing where we examine the change. I guess that's the last one.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're
Let me see the
making a
change.
huge mistake.
That's my life, sir.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Yeah, give us a tug.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Should we have to cut off her arm?
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
We got a couple ideas. One, we can cut off her hand and slide off the chain. Two, we can try to jimmy the lock with the knife. Those are kind of our only options, I think. How strong are we? Can we rip the chains out of the wall? If she's been here a while, maybe it's corroded a bit. And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe a key is lying around somewhere up there. If not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. Let's ask if she has any ideas first, then we'll go upstairs.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
But with these cannons
or if
right
that
here?
doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Great minds think alike.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Well, like, what's her fucking options,
If we
pal?
were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it
I
meant
would
we
have
could
eaten
finally
my
be
fucking
free.
thumb off and slid down. That's what I would have fucking done.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Not good.
Is someone else here?
I want to try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
I'm going to shout, hey, let me out of here.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Yeah, that sounds about
You're here
right.
to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Return to the bottom of the stairs. Maybe next time we'll
You
grab
make
the
your way
knife.
to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom?
So we're just going
Easier
to David
for
Carradine her?
everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Bro,
I
I'm
heard
always
the
in a
door
mess.
slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic
fuck
rising
is
in the princess's
they?
voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
All right.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination
You
of
could
a
have gone
trapped
right
wolf.
here. Like
As
that.
she rips
And
her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
someone threw down the knife.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
We're not going to strike.
Or we could use it to free her.
That's what we're going to do. We wanted to
You
figure
won't
this
like
round.
what happens if you do that.
Bro, I'm not liking anything that happens. Save the princess. Here we go, boys. Let's try to do some good in the world.
Fine. Against your better judgment,
Look at those
you
big
place
ass
the blade
eyes.
against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
You could have gone lower
To
on
cut
the wrist.
into her flesh.
Or unless it's like too
The
tight,
blade is
maybe?
sharp, and it takes little
Oh.
effort to crack through the bone of her
She
arm.
is gangster.
Her limb falls to the ground.
No, see, it slides off. You could have
and
gone
the
lower.
heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
We gonna get her a tourniquet?
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The
Oh,
stakes
my
are
little
too
dagger has
high.
blood on it.
You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess
Oi,
approaches
oi,
the bottom
oi, oi,
stair,
oi, oi.
your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No, how do I stop this? How do I stop this?
This isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
You can't just, like, take liberties.
What are you doing?
It's not me. Shut the fuck up. Every single option on here is slay the princess. We gotta warn her. We gotta warn her side. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 12 fucking 15 slay the princesses. We're gonna warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
Did she dodge?
But the princess
good dodge. Hey,
stumbling
hey-o.
back against the wall before the blade
Spam
has a
circle.
chance to
Dark
connect.
rolls. Dark Souls roll. Dark Souls roll.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
A lot of slay the princess going on right here. There's the resist button. Let's resist, boys.
Blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
No.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Oh, well, thank you.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
Hell yeah.
But you aren't dead yet.
Mm-mm. Not
Oh
yet.
no! I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
I enjoy pissing off the narrator. I really
She doesn't
do.
know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it?
If there's enough
A stab wound is
stabs.
still a
Yep.
stab wound. It
Yep.
won't be long before you bleed out.
Good on her, man.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right?
Sure it can.
Oh, that's rich coming from you.
Now she's crying.
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Winning. Chapter 2, The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end
Skip.
you're here to...
Skip. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, this has already happened. Okay, no, but I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Let's call him out.
My tricks? What on... If he doesn't remember what happened, then...
Oh no,
maybe
we've
it's
already
best-
done that one.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Yeah.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
Beautiful.
We'll see about that.
Beautiful.
Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically.
Oh no,
Sounds
we're
like
going
he's
right
sort
with
who'd
the voice of the
sacrifice the whole
smitten.
world for a peck on the cheek.
Yes, a cheek around my packer.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Wow. Thanks, Shakespeare. Let's proceed to the cabin. We're gonna
Oh,
go
warning.
in.
Before you go any further.
Yes, yes, she will lie, cheat,
She
steal.
will lie.
We all...
I think we've already been over
Ah,
this.
see, I clicked over through
Pretty
one.
sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Sure, yeah, your passions
This
are
dude's
strong and all,
great.
but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
I can't remember. Early on, was there an option to throw the dagger out the window? I can't rightfully remember.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its
This is
stone
new.
walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
We're going full save. We're going full
The
save.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm always going to see about this fucking mirror.
You walk up to the wall next. What are you talking? You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago.
Another wall. One of these days is going to be a
And
fucking
now it's
mirror there.
gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Jesus. Okay, so it was just a drop-down tapestry. Let's... Should we take the knife? Because it gets thrown down to us anyway. Yeah, let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Can we throw it away? Or do I just have
Suppose
the
if
option
we're
of...
to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge. And
Fucking
hopefully it doesn't
Sir
get turned on
Gallivant.
us. Again.
That's
There's
okay.
no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Enter the basement. We have the blade. We are not going to use it. I don't.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing
Every time
an
it's
intricate
different.
stairwell.
Every single time it's been
Gold-trimmed
different.
carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I'll say.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Hell no. Go full send, brother.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
My
There's a
God,
heavy
I'm in
chain around her
love.
wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Love this guy.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Love it.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
You hear that? She
She
said,
we're dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Fucking yup.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Yeah. Lots of times.
That's right, villain, and you killed us.
Yep.
Well, she killed us.
Only because we tried to kill her.
Because he made us try and kill her, it was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
No, sir.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. And you can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you.
Sounds like the world's problem.
This is horrible.
Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet.
We're
and
going
treat
to
her like the
tap
lady she
that
is.
ass.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Hell yeah.
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Alright, we got some options here. Let's go ahead and read through them, top to bottom, as we always do. Then we'll shoot through and we'll reread or give out the new dialogue options as they come along. Oh shit, we're at 24 minutes. Is this, hold on, is this going to be one of those fucking things? Okay, I'll tell you what, we're going to run through this dialogue options. 30 minutes, we're pulling that fucking plug. I'm not doing this shit again. Okay, you killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why'd you do that? Do I have to cut you out again? I didn't really care to do it last time. I like that option. What happened after I died? That's also a good one. I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me? I'm sorry what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. Okay, so we have some good options. There are not a lot of them. I'm going to ask if I have to cut her out again.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists. And
What a
indeed,
trooper.
We won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
I like this.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Fucking watch me.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
We're following Captain.
Last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
We're going with the smitten one this
You're
time.
right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Save her? Did he say save her? I'm gonna ask what happened after I died.
You died, and now we're talking.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna tell her that the narrator sent us to kill her.
Another version of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
I like her so much. Positive
She took
reinforcement.
that in stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
No, we've already done the ghost. She doesn't have that.
There's no one else like me.
And that's the problem.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Let's rescue her, man.
No. I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? Yes.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
You wouldn't.
Oh, he would.
I would.
He would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You
Easily
approach the
came off
princess
this time,
and
huh?
Gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
Why couldn't she do that?
That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
We're
I can't
doomed!
believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved.
Nah, man.
Is that a threat?
You know what we'll do if you try it.
You're going to regret this.
Bro.
What do we do now?
We have two options here. What do you want to do? And the other one being we leave, and then we have our whole lives to figure out what to do next. Let's ask her what she wants to do. She'll probably be like, whatever you want to do. And then we'll get the next option.
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Damn.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Oh my God. And then this goes on for the next 50 years of our lives. We got a lot of options now. We got, I want you to tell me what you want. She's just going to be like, I don't know. So we're not going to choose that one. There must be something you want. And she'll be like, I don't know. And then we'll be like, don't you want to end the world? And she'll be like, no, I with. And then I just want to leave. We can figure it out. We can figure out the rest later. I like that one. If you want to leave, then let's leave. I like that option more because it gets her involved because she said she wanted to leave, and we're confirming that. We show we're listening. Something isn't right here. I'm sorry. Slay the princess. No. If you want to leave, let's leave.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah.
As the princess takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world.
Fuck the world. I'm
We
getting
have
some.
each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
I like to think that you do, actually.
Nah.
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made, and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in
Let's make sure that we make it out the door.
Look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move.
Oh shit, we're at 31.
Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Wait, he did it.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's
He
not
just said
fair.
he did it
We're
last
supposed
time.
to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Narrator needs to take a
Of course
back
you
seat.
wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Yes, I do.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Yeah, I thought the narrator was on board too. What the fuck? Ah, hell yeah. Okay, so we got some options here. Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try together. I'm liking that one. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. You know what? Nah, man. This bond of love, we got it stronger. We're going past the 32-minute mark for it. I think we can do it if we try together. Bros.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together.
Yes. We're holding hands.
And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
I
Love
told
wins!
You our love
Love
was
wins!
insurmountable.
You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away.
Fuck the world,
If you
dog.
don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything. If
Hell
I'm about
yeah.
to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
Get the lewds.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Like we wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you?
Holy shit, are we
Across
actually
the
leaving?
room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside.
Our happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Go into the void.
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
This is
Oh,
going to be
she
another
gone?
45-minute fucking
I
video.
hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Now we're going back to the fucking...
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
It's freezing.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
All right. Yeah, we got her. We got her. We got another piece of it. I'm going to try to push through this. But you don't get the chance to make the jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared, but this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Trust me, we've been here before. You always get scared. Approach the mirror. Each time, certain voices haven't been returning. And I think that comes with completions of things. Let's see if we lose the smitten guy.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
This looks familiar, though.
End us all before I die of a broken heart.
Love him. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror, then it's going to say next you approach the cabin, and then next it'll gaze into your reflection. We see that we've grown somehow. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Let's see what we got this time. Trophies keep popping. This one was the decay. Oh shit! I've withered! You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Oh, Jesus. Sweet release. Hell yeah. Proceed to the cabin. There's no cabin even in view. Now we're going to have this long, drawn-out fucking talk with her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Right.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
I know, we've gone over this. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. I'm also smart and an idiot, so snack on that game. How can you stand to be a contradiction? Doesn't matter. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change? Doesn't that make you worse? What do you think of this vessel? You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind? Do you still not care what I bring next? How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I'm ready to go back. I don't think we unlock... This looks very similar to the last one we did. Except there's no ghost, so she's not dead. Or the last one wasn't dead. She's had... Well, this one time she has both arms, so she's a little bit more complete. How many more vessels?
We will know when we near our destination.
Shit. I'm not going to ask her about the contradiction stuff. That's just going to go into meaningless banter. I'm going to ask her about the... it doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always gets hurt.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse. Nor does it make me care for you any less.
That's love, dog.
Does it make you worse?
Nope.
Do you resent me?
Not at all. I love how you keep coming back with more of you. You went from sword lady to my lord lady. Bars. Fuck. Shit. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. I'm busted in the head.
It is gentle. That even in the darkness, you are guided by compassion.
Fucking blindness. That's what that is. I'm not going to answer about the contradiction stuff. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate.
Hell yeah.
You molded her to love you. And she'll make for a gentle heart.
Did we get the heart then? No, we already had the heart.
Her. She has served her purpose.
Cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. Do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Okay. Oh yeah, so let's let her know that once all this is over, like, I'm gonna kill her.
If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm, even if you attempt to destroy me.
Attempt to destroy you? So you're gonna put up a fight, huh? I'm not gonna ask for the contradiction stuff. You don't have any preferences on how you like to change or grow.
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled.
That's the moon's
A
job.
river does not dictate its outlets.
That's the
My gift to you is to let you choose your path.
Okay, she doesn't
And
care
my
what that.
task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
Sure enough. Okay, I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
I'm trying to think about the next path. Everything goes dark and you die. Yeah. I'm trying to think about the next path that should be laid out. Chapter 1, the hero and the princess.
You're on a path.
We're going to go ahead and shoot this save right here. We're going to call it an episode. Didn't quite make it to 45, but we're going to hit about 41. So I think we only go to 2 spots. Like 1 chapter. There was a 3rd chapter at one point, wasn't there, in the first one? I don't know. I'm still figuring out how this shit works. So we'll catch you on the next one, my Booty Bum Gang. Until the next one. I keep repeating myself because I'm thinking about the game and I'm trying to talk and it just doesn't work like that. That's why when I play games by myself, I'm quiet. I'm just like, yeah, my tongue is out like 90% of the time. Ladies. All right, my Planet Crackers. I love y'all. Take care. Be safe.